Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Putri Rizky Maharani from the Camp Polytechnic, Bogor. With this video, I will present the room division supervisor to complement my practice values. Okay, enjoy this video. In housekeeping management, there is 1. Responsibilities of the executive housekeeper. First is public relation. Executive housekeeper serve as public relation. Why? Because the housekeeper will always be in touch with everyone in the hotel environment, both with guests, hotel manager or executive, colleagues or department heads, supervisors, and subordinates. The executive housekeeper must be able to present himself or herself for tasks such as how to behave with hotel guests, which derive from various countries, nations with their custom each, how to adjust your attitude when dealing with general manager, executive, department head, supervisor, and subordinated. Second is interdepartmental relation. The executive housekeeper must be able to manage his own department as a leader or head of department, must be able to implement management policies by regulating all of his subordinates to achieve company goals, namely clean hotel, comfortable, complete, safe, and meet hygiene and sanitation. Third is personnel management. The executive housekeeper must be able to become a personnel officer in his department, planning a promotion, plan of a raise, conduct training programs, leave programs, and in order to improve the welfare of his subordinates. 4. Security. The executive housekeeper must be able to act as a security officer, participate in maintaining hotel security, and care for the environment, maintain safe handling of keys so that they do not fall into the hands of irresponsible people, protect the environment, do not have slippery place, don't have anyone putting on the stairs, watch out with the skipper, keep cleaning tools, working according to their function, etc. 5 is training. Housekeeper must master all areas of work in housekeeping so that at any time they can provide instructions or as a trainer according to the training schedule that has been prepared or student training. For example, trying new tools, new cleaning drugs, new work system, training for new hires, etc. 6 is quality control. The housekeeper motto in cleaning the hotel is as clean as possible. Clean standard for floor is clean, free from dust, no stain, there is no trash, no scratches, shoes, there are no spots. And 7 is controller. The executive housekeeper must be able to control cost expenses according to the budget available. Don't be wasteful in order the advantage the hotel can have well accomplished. 8 is motivation. The executive housekeeper must be able to provide motivation to all of its subordinates so that passion is worthy to achieve excellent hotel hygiene standards. 9 is leader. In example, the executive housekeeper is a leader so that he must be able to set a good example to his subordinates. 10 is last learner. Although the executive housekeeper is already a leader, he still has to learn many medicinal cleansing products. New needs to be researched, not power capability. Need to learn tools, cleaners, and machines, new model cleaning machines with new technology. Yeah. And two of housekeeping management, there is importance of the housekeeping department. First, generates revenue. Housekeeping is important for a hotel because from the sale of rooms that have been prepared by housekeeping, a large amount of money will be obtained. Second, public relation. Housekeeping functions as public relation because it can determine whether the guest will stay at the hotel or not, depending on the cleanliness. Yeah. Third is return market. Yeah, housekeeping can be the reason why guests want to return or not to the hotel. Yeah, because if clean hotel, satisfying service, so guests become customers or return market. Yeah, if dirty hotel, so no services satisfying, so guests do not will come back again. Yeah, that's why. 4. Protect investment. Housekeeping is in charge of maintaining the clean lines of the equipment. Well, maintained equipment, clean room, satisfying service, so many guests will come, so make a lot of money. So the capital used to set up a hotel can be quickly returned. Yeah, perfect investment. Yeah. 5. Prolongs life of furnitures or finishing. Housekeeping department duties include maintaining furniture. The furniture is well maintained or dusting every day. So the life of the furniture will last a long time or prolongs life of the furniture or finishing. 6 is largest budget. Housekeeping department include departments that have many employees, so large salary costs. In daily operations, vacuum cleaner, polisher, cleaning supplies, gas supplies, printing or stationery, operating equipment, line costs are needed, so all of which require large fund, so the largest budget. 7. Role of the room attendant to guests. Room boy or roommate play a decisive role. If the work can make the room clean, the room comfortable, complete and safe, be friendly and neighborly, so guests will be happy to stay at the hotel. If conversely, if the room clerk is not honest or lots of guest items are missing, unfriendly and slow, resulting in dirty rooms, so guests will complain and move to another hotel. Yeah. And the third of housekeeping management, there is function of the housekeeping department is 1. Control costs, such as avoid overtimes, preventive maintain, proper usage, turn out light, and record and keeping. And 2, second, it means preserve building premises, furnishing is like correct producer, adequate frequency, proper product, yeah. And third is set climate and attitude. It's like positive attitude, neat and clean, critic and privately, yeah. And for of housekeeping management, there is four major areas of responsibility. One is management of people, equipment, and supplies. Housekeeping must be able to manage human resource, how to use a limited number of people to achieve the goals outlined by the company. Housekeeping must also be able to manage the equipment used throughout the hotel in the form of guest room equipment as well as equipment in the public area. Housekeeping must be able to manage supplies. The needs for guests must be available, not to be less, but must be economical so that expenses do not exceed the predetermined budget. Yeah. 2 is preservation of building finishes, fabrics, and furnishing. Housekeeping must be able to maintain the building properly, be kept clean, and all equipment in the must function properly. Yeah. Housekeeping must also maintain lint and towels, bed covers, draperies, yeah, and lace curtains. Attempt to make lint has a long service life and don't use it wrong so that it is quickly damaged. Housekeeping is responsible for maintaining the furniture so that they can be used for long periods of time. Third is controlling costs. Housekeeping must be able to control costs so that expenses are balanced with the number of guests living in the hotel to achieve the target goals. Yeah. 4 is keeping record. Housekeeping must have a record of all activities to control costs so that there is no waste. For example, packing and using guest supplies, cleaning supplies, implementing training, workloads, etc. Performance management. Performance appraisal is not a single event, but rather a process. The process generally includes in performance appraisal, the manager is in charge reflects how well his subordinates do duties with 1 year. Yeah. Manager's product varies from and paperwork designed by the organization to be informed and then pass it around. The manager decides to recommend a change compensation and also the amount of the month. After the form and recommendation are approved by the supervisor managers prepare discussions about performance individually in the past year. The manager and his men held about one thing hours, considering what was past, present, and will come. Yeah, review of working papers and signing from signify the process is complete. Yeah, after the discussion is over, the meeting ends. Managers draw conclusions and add some comments, addition, and then send the working paper to personnel department to fill. Yeah. The appraisal performance cycle ideal is the performance appraisal doesn't start with the form. It starts with his job planning what to complete and looking for know how to achieve it. Phase 1 is performance planning. Appraiser and appraisee meet to make plans for next year. They agreed on 5 things. Is 1. Key accountability of subordinate work. 2. Specific goals to be achieved by subordinates. 3. The standards that will be used to evaluate how the subordinates achieve their goals. 4. Performance factors, compensations, or critical behavior in determining how goals can be achieved. 5 is subordinate development planning to be complete during the year. Phase 2. Performance execution. During this 1 year, the subordinates carried out the plan from phase 1. Supervisors are responsible for feedback and coaching. Phase 3 is performance assessment. Appraiser and appraisee self-evaluate the work, and what doesn't, the manager completes the performance appraisal of subordinates after it is reviewed and approved by management and personnel, then discussed with his subordinates. 4th phase is performance review. Managers and subordinates discuss and review the performance appraisal. The discussion includes achievement, effectiveness of performance or behavior, 3. Overall performance appraisal, and last is development progress. And the last phase is performance renewal and recontract. Managers and subordinates revise key accountabilities that need to be replaced and change them according to new goals and standards. Work management definition, basic, and purpose. Definition. Performance management is an effort to get better results for organizations, teams, and individuals by understanding and managing performance within planned framework of goals, standards, and competencies that have been mutually agreed upon. Basic. When people begin to know and understand what they hope for and will be able to partake of the hope, they will try to achieve it. Destination or purpose. The main goal of performance management is to create a culture in which individuals and groups can take responsibility for improving their own business process, skill, and contributions. Okay everyone, that's a video presentation from me. Sorry if it's a word or a mispronunciation, and thank you so much. Bye. See you next time.